Good morning, traders. Hope you guys doing well and blessed. It is Shaquille here coming from TFE FX Presso, the morning daily caffeine and your dose for the day to whether are we buying or selling on the market. Right now, we are live, and if you're not in the community, then please do join in the description where you can join the live streams as well, and you can also engage with us. With that being said as well, traders, if you haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe on the YouTube channel. We really appreciate it. And don't forget to drop a like. I appreciate it. Let's get straight into trades. So right now, traders, this is gold on a 30-minute time frame. Remember, yesterday when we broke this down, we broke it very simple for you guys on where are we looking to buy and sell on the market, right? So this was a great point in time which I gave the price for you guys yesterday was to buy from around 4180 and 4175. And with that being said, traders, I always say to you guys, even if you missed this trade, even if you missed it, right, it's always good to go back to the previous videos, watch what did I say, because it's very short. You can just get straight to the point where I'm getting to what am I saying about the market, is it buying or selling, and then you can see, you can learn from this. And also if you can check out multiple times how we've called our price accurately, you will build confidence and trust within our calls and forecasts. Because again, how do you just trust someone if you don't know? If it's your first time with me, how do you trust me? You're not just going to take me from the bar soap. No, you need to see there is results in what I'm saying based on what I've called up before, and then going in near future where you actually see it for yourself and witness the phenomenon. You know, so right now, traders, just looking at the daily time frame before we start again. I just want to engage with you guys in the comments quick, right? Please do engage with me in the comments right now. The chat is open, right? Can you guys all hear me? Just give me a thumbs up, say yes in the comments right now. Just let me know if you guys can actually hear me right now. Just say yes in the comment. Okay, perfect. There we go. You guys are live. That's what I'm talking about. Remember, we are for the daily dose of the caffeine, whether we're buying or selling traders. So you need to be with me. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to ask you guys quick about something, right, is that on the daily time frame, right? If the previous day was bullish or bearish, what are we doing? If it's like bullish, what are we going to do the next day? What are you going to do on the next day? If it's a bullish candle, what are you going to do the next day? Let me know in the comments, guys, what are you going to be doing the next day? If the previous day was a bullish candle, you are going to buy. You're looking for longs in the market. 100%. You guys understanding? This is the secret. This is one of the simplest things I've taught you guys this far, and you guys are grasping it. It's not that hard. Don't get clued up. Then don't get lost in the source. It's that simple, guys. Don't overcomplicate trading. Okay, so you are already understanding what I mean by this is that it's very simple. You look at the previous day, and then from the previous daily candle, you can be able to decide whether this is going, whether today or the next day is going to be, whether the next day is going to be bullish, will continuation, or will it be a reversal? You understand? So every day, one of the first things I do on the market is look at the daily candle. Well, the previous daily candle. Was it a bullish candle or was it a bearish candle? For those who doesn't know what is bullish and bearish, basically, was it a buying candle or was it a selling candle? Right? That is what you're looking for in simple terms. And then from that point in information, or that point in time, now I can decide, okay, maybe potentially the next day could potentially sell, or buy, whether based on the previous day, right? Like yesterday was a bullish. Look at the candle already today. And was there any wrong? You guys now been with me for 3 days now, right? 3 days on the live. 3 days. Every day this far, was it correct? Yes. You understand? So you can see there. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. And here we are on, I think today's fourth day, or today could be the third, fourth day. I think fourth day right now. Third day. Yesterday was the second day. Oh, please do forgive me. But you guys can go to YouTube. I posted earlier. I think it's 3 right now, right? It's 3. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. You guys can see just by using the previous daily candle on gold, I could say that this is the bullish candle. I'm gonna look for buys. It went up. Because this was a bullish candle, I look for buys here, it went up. Because this is a bullish candle, you know what I'm looking here? I'm looking for the buys again. It is already going up. You get what I'm saying? So there's yes, there's gonna be that one of the days where you're thinking, oh, it just can't be that easy. Yes, it shouldn't just be easy because if it's that easy, then we're all gonna just be making billions, and that's not the truth. There's gonna be a day where it doesn't follow it, right? No strategy is 100% traders. That's why nothing is guaranteed. It's all coming down to simply just looking at okay, what has been happening consistently, and then from that information, how can I use that to better my decision making? So we have the direction. I'm looking for longs. However, because the market already pushed up impulsively, not really impulsively, but pushed up and gave now a doji on both ends, like it's a doji, wicks on both ends. That means market is fighting traders. If you don't understand what this is, that there are 2 weeks on both ends. Market was fighting, trying to go. First, market went down, right? So understand it. At this point here, market went down. There at the bottom, you can see that there at the bottom, market went down. Market failed to go down, all the way down, right? That means that the sellers was pushing, failed, buyers came in. They pushed the market all the way back up, pushed the market high to the point on top right here. However, they failed to close, well, there's still 13 hours. They failed to keep it at that price. Now sellers are pushing it back down. So with this information, I'm thinking to myself, okay, buyers are still controlled over here. Regardless if sellers just pushed it a little down, sellers try to push it down, the buys push this damn thing right back up. That right? So the question is there a point in time somewhere on a lower time frame where this market can pull in again and then continue and try one more time? You're gonna say, or right, or because sellers been trying there to sell off and trying to sell at top. Okay, where in point? What level in the market should the market break or disrespect or just say, you know, yeah, break, then I'm looking for the cells. You see, now, you see what I'm thinking? I'm going, this is the type of thinking, this is the type of reasoning I want you guys to have is that you must be able to think for yourself and say, you know what, okay, the market is moving in this direction, right? However, where can I get involved? Second thing is, okay, if it doesn't respect this, how can I get involved with the opposite side of it? Okay, I hope that makes sense to you guys. The daily caffeine for the FX espresso. Oh my gosh. So, moving on, let's go on to the 4 hour time frame and lower time frame to just to get a bit of understanding. Um, so right here you can see market exactly this point which we drew it out 2 days ago and then now yesterday as well. You can see beautiful push, test, and then runs off again. But this run off is not as impulsive. Okay, guys, it's not as impulsive. Keep in mind that what we're having right now is not impulsive. Well, how do I know the Shaquille? Okay, yeah, look at this. And you get what I'm saying? Think about it. You see all the hiccups here, right? The hiccups, right? Look at this. Just if you want to just look at like the momentum, right? The behavior of the candles. Is it one way bullish candles impulsiveness, or is it like taking its time? And right now you can see basically from this behavior, what we have right here, market is not as impulsive. Okay, it's not as impulsive. So look at that. Look at this. It's not as impulsive. Okay, so with that information, I'm telling myself, okay, yes, I'm looking for buy, but again, the way the market's moving up, it's not as impulsive. Um, so maybe at this point in time, will there be a sell? Is it better to go for a sell because of the way the market is moving? And that's my reasoning. And then you see, I'm building more like what you can do, right? This is something you can do as a person, right? As a trader, person, we all people here. I guess, right? No one is aliens on here. As a person, as a trader, what you want to do is maybe draw a line in the book, right? And you put buy, right? And you put sell. And then this is an idea for you guys. And you write down How many reasons are there for the buys and how many reasons are there for your sells? Right? And the more reason you have, if you're starting to see yourself more longing, like pushing yourself to the sell, let's say for instance, I'm seeing I am bullish, but I'm not really bullish because I can see the momentum is slowing. So I write that momentum is slowing. So it's kind of like outweighing that it's not a strong buy. You understand? And this could also be just a preparation for tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be NFP. Do you understand? So it's going to be like, okay, maybe this is a preparation. Maybe market's just going to range. Maybe market's trying its best, but it's going to range. This is all different fundamentals that can play in part. Is that there is economical news coming out. So maybe the market's just slowing down, preparing itself, and we just have to see if the opportunity is going to line up. So let's get into traders. Let's see if the market's going to be buying or selling today. Let's get straight into that. Okay, where can we get involved and make our decision making? Okay. So I'm gonna just delete all this good stuff right here, and we can start drawing off new levels in the market. Okay, the first level I would want to pick up, guys, is definitely this right here. Right, we can just right off the bat we can see this support area resistance right now. I mean support now was resistance, and now I want you guys to keep in mind how many candles did it take before price break through this? One, two, three, four, and five, and then. So it's six. So five candles and then market broke out. So you cannot say this is not a good area. You cannot say on gold that this pricing, if we price this out, guys, if we're gonna price it out, let's round this off. We can price this out and we can say, okay, you know what? This is a price and we can put it at 20. Let's see how this not 20, let's see 110, right? You see what 10 looks like? There we go. 110. So 4 to 10. Right? 4 to 10 on gold. This pricing, it seems like market is having a great time over here, right? If I want to buy, I'm waiting again for market to come back towards here. And then at this point in time, I can have interest in longs at this area. Okay. That's just on the 4 hour. Just looking in the 4 hour. Like, okay, where can I get involved with the buy on the 4 hour? Now you're like, oh, that's too long. Bro, honestly, gold. In the next hour, gold can be there. Don't be impatient. Have some, sabr. Be patient. Be patient. It will come there. I promise you. You just need to be patient. All you do is set an alert on this price, set alert, and live your life. Let market do its thing. It will come there, and like when it's ready, it will come there. Okay, and then you know exactly. Okay, I'm bullish for the day, so let's see if the structure on this time frame is on the lower time frame is allowing me. So what I mean by that, let's go down to 1 hour and we start breaking this further down quick. Okay. So already with trend wise, you guys can see beautiful trend right here already. I'm gonna just do that. We're gonna use the most recent on the 1 hour. You can see there is a nice clean trend. Okay. So if for people who struggling to see trend, you can just use a trend line. But what I want to show you guys is that you can see the clear areas right here and now break and then a test again and then market is now testing the EMA as well, and that's why market bought from in the 1 hour. And on the 1 hour for gold, it's a massive move, right? To be able to catch a trade on the 1 hour for gold, it's a big trade, you know. So with that be said, also I want to draw the top one as well, so we can have that a resistance area, so we know that we have kind of like a area of support and resistance. But what I'm gonna do right now for you guys is evolve this right here. Okay. See what I did? I took it from there and I put it here. So I'm doing this as my area of interest point right now, and I'm now looking at, okay, where the market stopped here, where the market stopped there on the 1 hour, and this is going to be my interest points. So 30-minute time frame. Now I can see exactly where market bought off from, exactly where market bought off from, and there market sold off from. Now we can start working between these ranges. Again, keeping in mind that we are going to mainly look for the buy. So if market comes here, don't just take the sell down immediately. Honestly, like I said to you guys, what you want to do is you want to wait for market to do this. This is what you want. That. This is what you want the market to do, right? So you're not going to get it in a 30-minute time frame, guys. What you're going to do is you're going to go on a lower time, 5 minutes, 1 minute time frame, and then we're going to use a structure on this. And I know if you're new, if you're a beginner, you're a trader that's still losing money, and you're not really 100% in your technical analysis, you're going to have a hard time being able to read the chart. I understand, trust me, I know. Like you'll be like, oh man, like it looks messy or something like that, you know? Honestly, just put the line chart, right? Put a line chart and start just drawing, or just keep the candles and just draw. Use this real annotation and draw with me. One, two, three, like that. You know what I mean? And go four and like up, and you do this entire time. If you can do that, well, I use this. I use the this arrow tool. This is what you want. You see this? This is what you want technically. I hope this is clear for you guys what I'm trying to show you. That is what we want. Okay, so you can see the market is going from highs, right? Creating like a little mini uptrend on the 5 minute, and you see here market fails. Bam. And right here, this is a great point in time. You get in. Do you understand? Do you see? Now, if you can take the exact same thing, put it here, put it here, and there you go. Don't overcomplicate your life. Don't overcomplicate your life. I hope I'm making trading easy for you guys. I really hope so. Look here. If you have a hard time to know how to get involved with the next trade, just do this for me. Like just go to your chart, right? Go to forecast with there's it forecasting, right? Is it forecasting from year to year? No, 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 forecast, sorry. The bar tool, bar pattern. Here we go, the bar pattern. And then all you do is you're gonna just copy this beautiful play out for me. And this is what you're gonna be looking for. So you're gonna basically try to see if you're gonna get this type of move. When you see, if you don't see this properly, then you won't be able to see read this one. You know what I mean? That's why I just draw. But this is what you want to be seeing, and then this is where you want to get involved with that cell. So if you can't see the candles, then you won't have to do that one. Then you just draw it. Okay, just draw it basically. So you start drawing it. So up, down, up, down, up, down, and then there we want to get in for sell down. So if I want to get in for sell, this is what it should look like, and then I'll get in for the sell around this area down. Now the same thing for a buy. It's the same thing, traders, with the buy as well. What we want to do is market comes down, right? Does this, and then we start seeing market change right here, and then we start buying up again towards there. That is all we gotta do. Okay, traders, that is my analysis on gold for the day, traders. I'm looking at this in between this range right now. Honestly speaking, I don't. If the market does break above this, we're gonna have to deal with it in the New York session. For now, this is my two points of area of interest where I'm looking for trades to trade off from. However, if it breaks a below, right? Then I'll have to deal with that same thing, but dealing with it in this region right here. So meaning that I'll look at it around this area for a buy from this area right here. And if it breaks above, then I'm just gonna have to look up, okay, where can I trade it up? I'm gonna have to wait for structure to be created, because I don't like to just trade a high and then you don't just sell a high. You're gonna continue to buy it, rather buy it if your trend is going up. You know what I mean? So for me personally right now, this is the 2 points I'll be looking for. The other area I would say to get involved is when it breaks below, and that is basically my understanding of gold. Um, Let's look at US 30. US 30 did phenomenal work, guys. Exceptional work. Yo, look at this great stuff. We told you guys, and I explained to you guys very simple yesterday in New session, that break, fake out, and push all the way back into four. And again, all this was recorded. Again, all the things were recorded. You can see 46,663, and it hit the target. And once it hits the target, it broke through, retest our level right over here. Amazing. As you can see, the phenomenon on this. I hope you guys can see this right there. Beautiful phenomenon there. You can see the exact same level we drew for you, the key levels we drew out for you guys. The ones you said we breaks below here, That's the point in time for sells. So you can see market broke below, retest that same area, and started selling off phenomenally. So I'm very proud of the analysis, guys. The fact that we could call out the buys as well and the sells on this is phenomenal. I'm very happy and grateful for this. But now let's look at how can we get this going for the day. Again, because it's a New York pair, I'm not going to go too much into it, guys, because we shouldn't be trading it really much in this time. However, I want to keep in mind that the daily candles are not looking too great at this point in time right here. Um, you can see the reject slow down, slow down. I don't know what's going to happen right now, and I do think this is a preparation for the NFP traders. So with that being said, I'm going to stay out for now on US30. Honestly, I don't want to be trading US30 as of yet. Um, it's just a mess on a daily. You can see the slow, 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 and we have we're confused. We're confused. I look at this side right here, can this really just be respecting this area? But I really don't know. Honestly, I really don't know traders. And again, it's gonna have to come down to basically more structure in the lower time frame, closer to New York session. So for now, on the daily time frame, it's a bit neutral, right? It's a bit neutral, and the only time I can give a greater analysis is right before the New York session. So we're gonna leave US30 aside for now, but now we have gold, and God willing, we were able to capitalize on that. And hope you learned something from the TFE FX Espresso for the morning, your daily dose for caffeine on whether we're buying or selling. Is there any questions before I get going, traders? Any questions before I get going? Is any questions before I get going? Please drop it. I'll appreciate it. And once again, thank you for watching. I really appreciate for everyone watching from YouTube. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. We really appreciate. Drop a comment, your thoughts, as well as if you haven't yet subscribed, we really appreciate subscribing to the TFE FX Espresso.